You want to see change. You don't want to just see goodies being given out free, but you want to see what kind of reforms have we put in place to ensure that corruption does not happen in this state. Right or not? Yeah. Okay, so first thing I want to talk about is in the last 10 years in Selangor, we have started proper governance in the State Assembly. Now, the State Assembly comprises of 56 aduns all across Selangor. These 56 assemblymen, their job is to bring issues from various places into the State Assembly for there to be debate, for them to make policies, and for them to actually pressure the state government to bring about reforms. Okay? Now, Selangor Pakatan Harapan, together with PAS in the last 5 years, we control more than 2/3 majority in the House. Okay? Now with 2/3 majority, it's very strong. So your opposition also needs to be strong to make sure there's check and balance. You don't want to have very, very weak opposition, correct? Okay, a weak opposition is not good. Many people say, is Pakatan Harapan 100% clean? Okay, now many people join politics for various reasons. And sometimes if you have absolute power, it can corrupt that person. But what you need in place is a system that will ensure there will be check and balance, there will be checks, there will be actions taken if anybody is seen to have abused their power or system. Now, what have I done as the Speaker of the State Assembly? The first reforms that we have done, we amended our standing orders. There is this book called the Standing Orders that governs the rules and proceedings in the State Assembly. These standing orders tell you when is the time for debate, when do you call for a meeting. These standing orders also tell you what kind of language you can use when you are debating, what kind of things you cannot do. Now, we amended our standing orders to say the Select Committee, the Public Accounts Committee checking on Selangor government spending, this Select Committee must always be chaired by one person, and that is the opposition leader. This is a significant key reform that has never been done in any state in Malaysia. Selangor has done it. This Public Accounts Committee will look at the Attorney General's report, the auditor report, okay, and look at the spending of the state government. This chairperson, the opposition leader, who is from UMNO, okay, can use his power to summon even the Menteri Besar to attend hearings to check on the spending. You know, this amendment is such a key reform because it truly puts power to investigate into the hands of the opposition. It is significant. But what did UMNO do with this power that we gave to them? What did UMNO do? The opposition leader for UMNO tendered his resignation and said, I don't want to check. We put this amendment in, and we also gave him official car. We gave him a brand new Camry. We say if the Menteri Besar has a Camry, the Speaker has a Camry, the opposition leader must also be given a Camry because he needs to be able to travel across Selangor, okay, with resources to check on the state government. This is to ensure that we do not oppress the opposition leader, that they have resources to do their work. After giving them all these facilities, Petrol Claims Office, the opposition leader came to the Speaker's office and the State Assembly office and returned the car key and say, I don't want to be Public Accounts Committee Chairman. Meaning, I don't want to check on government spending. Now we need to ask ourselves, why? Why would any opposition leader not take this up? If you were the opposition leader and I gave you powers to check on Azmin Ali's government spending, you would take it. If you are for good governance, you would take it. But unfortunately, the message is so clear. UMNO does not believe in good governance. UMNO does not believe in check and balance. And therefore, even as opposition leader, if you give them these powers, they will throw it back to you. They said, no need. In fact, UMNO assemblyman told me this. You have put in place so many reforms. But when we come back as government in Selangor, they say we will undo it. So you, voters of Selangor, must ensure that this does not happen. That we do not reverse what is good.